Zama kwa from like Black Media. Ebuja Captain Kojo Smart eba ne bibia JBD nsembia ba betuja abusian ye. Wode ebufukase ye pa etuja ewo sansem concerning MPP abanda de ya aba etwemu na Kendifo president na adodan kwakufu ado na odi omanim na abusia krono ene bonefo sembia omba be ye oman Ghana no eno na JBD ebufukase ye pa etuja ewo ho a okase wo hwe dreamer sa MPP amanyokui ebidi o my Ghana bebo o my Ghana krono a enka yo ma bi so akasa me chairman twibo asiako Wontumi kiache natum kinofoli ata ne odwana kwashi obi mansoro no so kasa mle ko dem ayamo mu esi da se life imprisonment na se impo ya prosecute o ma ka ne adwumaden pa no mokọ akoye ewo efiase ana impo kibiti mebu abi kumfo na na so munim so maye sa de no e no mo hyeda de mre bi ba ya yese ye plate bargaining chese wabo mine krono na say ye Ghana sika no 50 million new currency no we a oko police bargaining na ne okopa chewa ne mo tiemu be say ye 30 million cedis na yama wode ye 20 million no awasa wosirimu ni na ya bonefo sembia no mususu so mo yenti eno mo de samra ne bai na busia wo hweja wato ne ye videos bi a wabobo kolebu ye doctors ye from the year 2023 eba pim 2024 ending kusika o mawia abusia ene nya asem keto ampeso kam kwaje nchemu ne besisi ye abusia baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan ne bia da eda wo so bia no bomode se onimi bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba e frene se yesika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo so bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo fo wo bema ye ketwa brabeji bula matali edro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma so ache ewo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abusuan no ye hwehwe wo hyebirem a ye frene se mpelifo akwankyere ana se wo betima frene back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet ewo ho se wo se ne tibi obeku bomode so be fa numbers na egu screen ase na woni mi akasa me hwehwe wo hyebirem wi a be bomode se me kyere wo ne wo beye
10,000 Ghana cedis Abraham sika 10,000 Ghana cedis no ni abohum mienu ni e de amount ye from at the same time but ebia ye twa way on the 5th of January on the 10th of January ni asa the 10,000 cedis e de aka ho the amount sika meant for the pharmacy department ye from cotton row FMS stock the pharmacy na seven producer se me eko mete me bi na se me yare na ekoba se me pedro bi na me nya bi na me kokole butiti hospital na hodom na menye dro ni bi at an affordable price metumi akokonya bi wo hodom a sa akofo we no mo say sasika ya kokoye free pharmacy department the Kolabutiti hospital CEO say okotam mesikano free pharmacy department one mo say or the private me yare am kokoto no na anu ai bi babusa ni betumi yare it is a china so no so kwa sandro na me kokoto no so betumi to the same thing or even a drofo from bi o say ye money sense card man koto drofo from bia am ye restocking it is sandro no yenya to ono mo nti wo ba kolebu wo ja sandro ni bi nto Zefa sika no yefa moboa no ne yefa ka yesika ye wo ho no ne yefa ntia eka enye approved by parliament yay eka enye approved by parliament zefa sika no ye yi sika no the free the pharmacy department yefa kokoma kwabnane sa kwabna no eni sano just because ye say we ye adwuma busumi dumienu na etwase ye de duba ye de baako e de ka ho na ye dumiesa ye de fa ka ho e fa mani pakro no na se me prediasa se me prediasa ebusafo mo animu a se saade we ya suma Ghana Kolabutiti hospital CEO say pete your mama yakoko. That is the simplest explanation because this has not been approved by parliament. Yes. Etu de nyabotre na tie nsem no nyasasam no tie ne ye na tie ne ye pa.
already you have a lot on your plate. We've taken care of many cases and other equally important things that you should address. You shouldn't be sitting here to be addressing some of these things. So please. 12.2 million Ghana cedis. How much have you put in the account as we speak today? Monies that you didn't have that you took from the pharmacy drug fund. How much have you put back into the account to defray the 12.2 million Ghana cedis you paid for the 13th month account?
So we arranged that we'll pay it by monthly installment. And
the question is, how much have you put in? Because you paid in December.
We have not commenced.
September 2025. So how much have you put in?
We have not commenced. We will commence next month, God willing.
Come on.
Madam, let me ask you something. Are these guys politicians?
No. Yes.
You see, when you say corruption, they will say politicians.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now let's move on. The next infraction is on paragraph 453 and Honorable Sebastian Day. Look, how long is it going to, what time limit do you need to pay back this 12 million?
So by 12 monthly installments, we'll be able to finish.
Takes 1 month. No. Give 90 days.
Sir, within 90 days, transfer that money back. Within 90 days. Otherwise, you will come and face us again.
Okay, sir.
Yes, because when you needed the money, you quickly withdrew it from other accounts. Pay that money back. And you still don't have the approval. Okay, people are pleading on your behalf that you should have 6 months. Yes. Why?
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Okay, they are your.
The Kolebuti Hospital CEO within the Adapon for what you want to win. I'm going to be say, no, yeah, the Ministry of Health, but let's narrow it to Kolebuti Hospital because the CEO ne na pan for Monty. Now, I must say, Sikana Mukoko yi free the pharmacy department sa Mukoko di koko triakai. Da ben ne china and I'm triaka because 2023 asem and I'm mudi asem hunu no. Yewra 2024, yewra January up to baby a September. Munya started some more to take off the man started at it is as the canum and the triangle no can some but Mumenya as the canum and the cocoto south for Twana Mukoko just can free muno na oboso at me ska and the cocoto draw and the Bible I had for. Or see a started October. Now the simple question was that a kwamba so na me first one bet me nya ska no. Or say, yeah, Rufuya. Yeah, Rufuya. Yeah, me Yarimo Kolebu. This Adiano Neboy 50 pesos. Kolebu for the Belgian once because or when you sika and the one. And some more per choir, my first one is can be and their Kokosha 9. In Japan, health service becomes very expensive at Kolebuti Hospital under the Ministry of Health. Per the CEO way and then a pound for more cane. Not just say, or more say, so Kolebuti Hospital, and one of them should be a very romantic area. Workers are called one. So one also we area, your Wamusa for so much more to be able to access health care. Meanwhile, and yes, I should buy no, and it's out there, I dream and I want to buy it. But they say, the Public Accounts Committee, or what you want you know, mostly the Public Accounts Committee is headed by the opposition party to be able to hold the government accountable. Now, we say, it's mostly, yeah, Ketashishende project na ye can near the can say I am on your four. but boakasa bo abote wo mo amoye technocrats mo nsamo ya krofo chenkrofo bia ya twa video ni so
people 6 months pay back the money. Honorable Day, you have the next infraction, please. It's paragraph 453, and it's an original health directorate, Greater Accra Region.
I have a public interest question. Yeah, I think Kolebu is done, but we will give you the opportunity. No, you haven't been discharged yet. Tell us the current state of our premier teaching hospital. Tell us the current state of our premier teaching hospital. And I also want you to throw light on the dialysis issue, the sickle cell issue that the NHIA has taken up. Throw some light on it for us, because I believe that a lot of patients are listening and they want to hear from you as to how you are managing this, so that the people who for one reason or the other are saddled with some of these diseases can also seek proper care. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, thank you. As we speak now, I can confidently confirm that patients need to come to our facility with only their national health insurance card, and they can access dialysis at no cost at all. We have also made sure
Since when did this start?
Well, we have been doing that for the past.
So there was a pilot phase, and after that, when
hey but dabi boye no bo friend say bo fa beto anon so fa beto a see you one a wo se ade we de ye ho adwuma da bia opana say sisi a what is the state of omoda dialysis so omo ye sickle cell patients. Anyone that will related special area be how do you deal with those people with the national health insurance scheme? Hey, besides I say we open and say, hey, Sunday we hear that now. What I tell that man? Why is a former Ashanti regional minister no Ashanti titi you ready? Go for group is I say we cry there. The CEO of Kolebu Teaching Hospital cannot be bold enough of head to tell us to say dialysis friend is a programmer. You started work for friend is Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Yet to be there could do a case and I said no you started such a day we. Why is he there as a CEO? No, the question is why is he there as a CEO? Or to one more day or did they? Who appointed him as a CEO? Why the first Papa way say, "Oh man, CEO," because it looks like the man is so empty. Papa didn't even say wabon. Because if you cannot tell me, say Sadema way, Enra, Sadia way. Now we have a second me say sika ye di the kwan way and the kwan way so sasem wo ka kire me as a layman me and be providing sika and the ma so ye be tua wo car. Now if you cannot tell me an account to me say kwan way na me fa so this sika we then what do you want to tell me as a lay person? With all due respect to you and your office, with all your educational background, because some predecessor, Abano would not appoint any Sabe Obia Najimuha, so the Kwakwata Kolebu Teaching Hospital as a CEO. No. And so we'll go through all the ranks with all the qualifications. It is my catch me say and name was good to me now say empty na say wouldn't a da and then a brother yes you went the way then what do you want to tell me as a CEO? Because you are the final point of call. You are the final point of call. So what do you want to tell me? Now, so in all this, and no, and the Ghana for etimienya sakukudu eka say there's a certain act called plea bargaining act. As you say, Ghana are not happy with it. And the Attorney General has the sole responsibility, and yes, CJ, and yet the Chief Justice, and yet the President, and not the prosecutor, or even the judge, and about to initiate a certain act called Pre-Bargaining Act. No, the only sole person about to be not even people who work within the Chief, the Attorney General's office. We are Juma, the Attorney General's officer, and no, that no warrant you to becoming the final signatory to the plea bargaining act. No, that be. But Obia, what did Bonnie? To say what did Bonnie say? Nasika doso po atumi afa na sase. Na wama Ghana aboka. Ghana kwaje $3 billion say the baba ye hu yie. Yet we dey be infrastructural projects. Nkai dum bi na sabe Ghana ni aho atumi atono. Ni yade bi di ma Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Ministry of Health. Na Kolebu Teaching Hospital say ya mismanage sika no. It is a sanity there. Say yes, say ye ba be pe ekwa be fa so dis sika na hye dia e ye binu mienu ye ye be yare ye ne ekwa Kolebu Teaching Hospital de be akwa kan ye na ye se sika na fa si wo nsase si wo bra be sika na it is only the Attorney General. The Attorney General and the one who quietly to me say about me I initiate plea bargaining. Now, let's go through the plea bargaining just for some few minutes. We have a lines not to. Also, so this is a criminal and other offenses, that is Procedure Amendment Act 2022, signed, and of course, that was at the Nana Akufo-Addo's government, Act 1097 and 9079. Now, so this is an actor under the Nana Akufo-Addo's elsewhere government, and what they buy. So there is an agreement of session. Now let's go into details. So this has been passed by Parliament and accepted by the President. Tio, yeah, they are come na sheme dwam. Am ya dia tumu. Am ompahini ana no teso as at that time. Nana Akufo-Addo and the Secretary said on the 22nd of July 2022 says a Ghana Nibia Kobo Krono na Krono na no dia obetumi aba ye ka ho asem ye negotiate ba ko wia bode ne banche a wo kwase animu ye fa kotum uko ye ba chire bode a kwase animu ye fa kotum because some be prayers so nim yansa ba ko wi o mani sika do so po dia brade ye ka ho asem ne ye chire o time e betumi dia ye dey atumi adi ho djuma ya botre. So let's go. So Parliament atrase ajiatumu ena mapayini na Nana Akufo-Addo and the sasha section 162A to section 162R inserted the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act 1960 at 30 is amended by the insertion after section 162. This is a country where we call Ghana. Nasa plea bargaining way, and your Ghana na started free in West Abuchimemu. The reason why we initiated plea bargaining na say, as at the time, na enyema ayo so diama won, na nkofo court cases ni doso, na ketasise ni proye na doso. It's a situation whereby or met me cases ni be there free honomo said the bear to me before one by then and me justice and the value for money. It is a sanity there. And there some of these criminal offenses ni no ye from the metal table so na brand ye negotiate say one more ban chrono yes yet ase see court cases the doors before some do so no na be 2 or 3 4 5 years time etiane de branie mba gani na yetumi hu kwa betumi dia fa so se wo de sika ni na eba ami agyaw ana se wo de sika ni bi ba na ya matumi ama sentence no eso akofom. Now so we share the 162A or say subject to section 162B, a person charged with criminal offense yo obia yedina ko police station ama prosecutor charging the say sa nipa say de ye krono and wabo sa nipa krono at any time before say judge no ebe issue judgment in the ama assume say no bench say wabo krono no or say sa nipa krono ebe to me negotiate with the attorney general, not the president, not the judge, not the prosecutor, but the attorney general for a plea bargaining. Sabe pacho, maybe I read the fact me. Me na me bo krono no. Ma me peska na me sanfamra. Me wi aga na sika. Me wi aga na sika pa but mo dem sremo mo fan che me. Or say subject to section 162B, a person charged with a criminal offense. Such a Wontumi. Anyone that charge one with criminal offenses. Some about Ghana chrono, or be second of Furiata, ya ordinary freely, I say, and you know, yes, you were born of mine, I from the Ghana chrono. This is a more money chrono, dear. Brother, you want to brand for Coco that and Bibia. Na say Sadi Pakrono before said judge at a move for and the poor man I said na ba see one waka to say you sentenced you to 10 years or 20 years in prison with hard labor. Before that judgment, wo Kedoforiata, wo Chama Wontumi, any one more Ghana Kroni na no. Yes, you bet to me Abba. We catch the attorney general. Not the judge, not the president of the republic, not the prosecutor, but one we yet more for no. Yes, say one yet more for no, bra. Now ye no one attorney general no, ye negotiate before say at one for the say, hey, what the payment I say what the for, bra. Now ye negotiate say, wo assume si krono we na de more Ghana. It's uya or mine 10 million Ghana cedis. And only a famu 60 million Ghana cedis fabra. What the bar 40 million Ghana cedis. You be who can be with their faso. That is what the law section 162A is telling us now. Yes, see, I'm a penny that down. Akufado. And then the attorney general in front of governor Dami. Omono motina say. It's just I'm right way because I want someone Ghana chrono. And then they will do a dream. And as we speak, the same plea bargaining act is sitting on the table of Yakasa, Attorney General, Governor Dami. And you say, what we are there? What about money chrono? Branian can was him. But when the more hurry, what could we have bought their banshee? Oh, could we have called me in as if for over them because of we are question paying because one could we are dear a sombo, one we are on minor dear, what could we are individual dear, but what were you on minor dear, bra? The extras in the intervening combo. Branian combo, bra. Now, if you know the phone lines in that TV, so let's be a friend near Dinkobo.